What if I told you the future of the Vancouver Canucks isn't just about the next superstar or blockbuster trade, but hinges on something far more basic? Welcome to today's exclusive update, where we uncover a behind-the-scenes drama that's stunned the NHL. Buckle up, Canucks fans, because this could change how you view your team. Before we unwrap all the details, show your passion by smashing that like button, and don't forget to comment at the end to share your take on this developing story. Now let's dive into the heart of the matter. The Vancouver Canucks' turbulent offseason has taken another twist, and it doesn't involve player stats or salary caps, but a problem much less glamorous: training facilities. Sportsnet's Friedman, one of hockey's most respected insiders, dropped a real bombshell on the latest episode of the 32 Thoughts podcast. According to Friedman, the reason Tocchet has not agreed to a contract extension, despite meeting with the Canucks front office last Friday, is shockingly simple and yet incredibly complicated: the team's lack of dedicated facilities. How can a major market NHL franchise be outdone by its peers in something so elementary? That's the question echoing throughout British Columbia. The facts: a meeting with no resolution. Let's lay out the sequence. Tocchet, seen by many as the architect of Vancouver's grit and recent improvements, sat down with management to negotiate a new contract. By the end of the weekend, no deal. That's despite team president Jim Rutherford making it loud and clear last week. The Canucks would not simply exercise their option, but preferred to sign Tocchet to a new long-term agreement. Yet when it was time to put pen to paper, the conversation stalled. Why? Friedman summed it up best. Between the issues Tocchet has with the organization, I think one of the biggest is the failure to provide a dedicated training center. Vancouver is the only NHL team without one. The facility issue. Hockey's million-dollar detail for those new to the issue. Here's what's really happening. Unlike every other franchise in the league, Vancouver's players and coaches often find themselves juggling for ice time. If the primary rink, Rogers Arena, is booked or unavailable, the team is forced to use local public rinks, sometimes sharing space with youth leagues or recreational skaters. Needless to say, this is not the norm for a pro sports team competing at the highest level. Friedman pulled no punches. If you're the only team that doesn't have a rink, and on certain nights when the main rink isn't available, you have to go to a public rink, I can understand why that would drive a coach crazy. Training, tactics, recovery, these can be derailed by something as trivial as rink availability. And yet here's Vancouver, a world-class city, rolling with Bush League conditions. The market challenge. It's not just about ice time. The real estate market in Vancouver is one of the most expensive and competitive in North America. Even basic construction is brutally costly. Rutherford acknowledged this with a laugh on the podcast, but made it clear the struggle is real. It's obviously a big deal, and an expensive one too. For years, there's been talk of building a state-of-the-art facility to match those of their NHL rivals, but no concrete plan, funding, or land deal has come to fruition. As Rutherford, now 76, half-joked, "I guarantee you we're going to get it done. Maybe long after I'm gone, possibly long after I've left this earth. But it's going to happen." Is this a tongue-in-cheek vow, or a sad commentary on the slowness to act? Either way, for Tocchet and the current coaching staff, the wait has become intolerable. Players and coaches. Take notice: insiders say the frustrations are mounting. Earlier this year, Tocchet openly praised the South Okanagan Events Center in Penticton during training camp, pointing to the luxury of multiple private rinks, world-class amenities, and the peace of mind that comes with it. Tocchet, a coach with high standards and decades of experience, knows exactly how much smooth, exclusive facilities can impact the team mentality and preparation. Around the league, the Canucks' predicament is more than a punchline. It's affecting their ability to recruit and retain the best. If you're an NHL coach or a big-time player, do you want to sign long-term with a club that asks you to share ice with the community? It's an uncomfortable truth, and for many Vancouver diehards, a bitter pill to swallow. Stay tuned as we dig even deeper in Block 2, where we'll unpack how this small facility issue is reverberating through the franchise, impacting players, fans, and even the new era of pro-women's hockey in Vancouver. Plus, we'll break down what needs to change if the Canucks hope to move from NHL afterthought to genuine contender. Let's keep the momentum going and talk about the larger consequences of this ongoing facility saga. Because believe it or not, what's happening with Rick Tocchet doesn't just affect his contract negotiations. It's shaping the entire trajectory of the Vancouver Canucks. First, think about the message this sends. Elite coaches and players have options. When you're recruiting talent, every detail counts. Would you want to join the only NHL organization without a home to call its own? Every day Tocchet spends calling out, "This shortcoming is another day." Agents, players, and rival executives are whispering about Vancouver's outdated setup. Some argue this is mere locker room chatter. But in pro sports, perception is reality. Look no further than rookie camps and summer sessions. The contrast between Vancouver's patchwork solution and the palace-like complexes in Toronto, Montreal, or Vegas couldn't be more stark. Young players notice, veterans complain, agents start advising their stars to look elsewhere. All this, mind you, in a city that boasts world-class scenery, vibrant culture, and a passionate fan base longing to see their team succeed.